Hello, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Pokemon Legends. Where last time we beat the DLC's main story. All that's left is post-game or post-DLC stuff, which mainly means finishing off the Pokédex and getting some legendaries. And we got to do hyperspace surveys in order to do that. Now, going forwards, I will be endeavoring to get if there is multiple of these hyperspace surveys that need to be done, I will be endeavoring to get those done in between streams. But in between streams, I was also making donuts to farm berries, and I got a really fucking frog. I said frog, not the other F word. But I got a really good donut that will be amazing for berries. There is a large hyperspace hole, so I want to see how many berries I get, and this is going to be the best way to record that. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that first, and then there are some side missions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I count 7 side missions, so we will need more berries, but hopefully, this large hyperspace will give us a lot of berries so that we can make a lot of stuff. So we're gonna fly over to Wild Zone 20 and get ready to go in. Hey J6, welcome to stream. Happy things. What news doth thou have? What news? Before we jump into the hyperspace zone, I am gonna do a quick check in here. Why did I come in at a different entrance? Weird. I don't normally spawn at that entrance. Hey, nice! Being ported to mobile actually probably makes it a lot more accessible for a large majority of people. So that's cool. Alright, I just did a cursory glance. There's no shinies, so we're gonna leave now. Omega Raichu X and Y's abilities. Alright. So we're going to get that in 2 weeks then. We don't find it out now, we're just going to find it out then. Okay. I'm going to save here real quickly, just to be safe. And we're going to use our item Power Berries level 3, Big Haul level 3 donut to hopefully get a lot of berries. Electric Surge, that just makes it electric terrain at the start of battle, correct? Angle this down just a smidge. Alright, so berries are the main goal for this hyperspace hole. And to go along with that, we do need to probably complete the missions as well. So we will catch 6 different species. Maybe. That's right. Matang and Beldam line are incredibly difficult captures. So that should not have been too surprising. Alright, Matang and Beldam are no-goes. I could go up to the roof. This is a different large hyperspace, so I am mild to moderately lost. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I already see a Pokeball. Alright, that's 1 species. I hear another, possibly up high. Oh yeah, big Pokeball. We'll see what kind of big loot we get here. Don't fall early. Good ability, issue of Raichu X. Okay, bulk, low HP, so it doesn't allow too much trade bulk practice. Alright, what are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 9 berries from a big Pokeball. Media? Where the heck are you? There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 berries from a small, 9 from a large. That's kind of weird that it is such a low difference, but is what it is, I guess. KO the Leiron. Oh, just weaken it. There we go. Good. Oh, there's another one. Hey, Zah! Welcome, welcome, welcome to stream. Happy things, happy things. Dang it, Onyx, get in the ball. Alright, you did say something about having a ball game that you were going to today, didn't you? Well, I hope you have fun at the ball game. Also, good gracious, I am not clearing this in any good length of time. Just do a normal revive. I didn't want Skarmory, I wanted Media. Yeah, I hope you have fun at the ball game. As I've said before, I'm not really the biggest fan of baseball, but, you know, that's just me. Other people can be, and that's fine. Everybody's different, after all. I just heard shiny. Up. Yep, shiny Onyx. Alright, I gotta make my way in there now. That was easy. Go for the catch first. Didn't even need to weaken. Nice. Alright. Full odds, shiny Onyx. Well, I guess shiny charm odds, shiny Onyx, so it's different, but I still count it. Oh, no guard is... Okay. I only just saw you say that no guard was Raichu Y's ability. Right, I need to get another Pokemon so I can get the golden ball. Get in the balls, Beldum. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna get a golden Pokeball because of frickin' Beldum being the other spawn. That's so frickin' annoying. And I didn't hit that. Dang it. I mean, we're getting good amounts of berries, I guess, but I really wanted to see what the golden Pokeball would get me. It's not looking like I'm gonna get one, though. Frickin' Beldum, man. Medi... What the... Oh my goodness, Media! Why would you go all the way around? I swear the AI at times is ridiculous. Welcome back, Zahak. It's fine. Understandable, even. Alright, we got a big Pokeball. We can get that at least. No gold, but... we got a shiny. We got a bunch of Mons. So I'm fine. We got a ton of berries, I'm sure. I don't have an exact count, but I can always go back later to count. I think we got all the balls. So, nice. I did. I did indeed see the state of play. Gotta admit, the only thing really interesting is that RuneScape Dragon Wild is coming to the PlayStation, but other than that, I can't really say that there's anything that caught my interest. I've never been a Tomb Raider. Okay, the Wolverine one did look pretty interesting, I will admit, but I've not really been a big superhero gamer. Alright, release these 5. Also, in between streams, I did catch a shiny Lampent and a shiny Slowpoke, just for the sake of transparency. Also, at some point, I got a massive box count increase, so that's cool. So yeah, this is the collection of shinies so far. Whee! Uh-oh, bad news. Townfall. I also got shiny. I got a Alolan Marowak. I don't know what... I can't recall Townfall. It's escaping my brain space, for lack of better terms. I'm gonna... see. So we have 1, 2... We have 3 guaranteed Hyperspace side missions, and 4 that are not so guaranteed. So let's start with... I don't recognize what Mega that is, so we're gonna start there. Do I have... Oh, Silent Hill Townfall. Now I know what you're talking about. Now I get you. Yeah, that one could be interesting. Silent Hill F was a very well-received game, so I will choose to believe that they're gonna do well. Because, I mean, as far as I'm aware, a lot of the Silent Hill games do tend to do quite well. It's not gonna be the PT, though. The loss of PT will still hit the Silent Hill community hard. Though, funnily enough, I do have a PlayStation 3 with PT downloaded on it. I just can't get the PlayStation 3 loaded, or to start, which is... If I could get it to start, I can only imagine how much I might be able to sell that for. I feel like I've heard that those kinds of PS3s are pretty valuable, so... We're gonna save our progress here and do this mega encounter. It looks like it might be, Media, so... Malamar. Or PS4, you know what I meant. Clearly you know what I meant. Yes, I have a PS4 with the PT demo on it. I'm gonna go with a Koba Curry Donut. But yeah, I do have a PS4 with it. I just can't get the PlayStation to start up. I've tried plugging it in. I think something's done with the battery, the internal battery, so... Was I right? Is this Malamar? No, this is Mawile. Oh, I chose even better. Fairy and Steel, you're gonna burn Mawile. Oh, for sure. That would be the wise thing to do. Oasis invested 14% into Katakawa, aka the company that owns software. Oasis is the same company that tried to shift from console to fully Mobile for microtransactions. That could indeed be worrisome. We don't need a Doom Eternal situation for any FromSoft game. We really don't. I like how Mawile is just fully focusing me. But on the other hand, it could lead to maybe finally getting a Bloodborne remaster. I would love a Bloodborne remaster, or a Bloodborne 2. Remasters and remakes tend to be the way a lot of companies do that nowadays. Or DLC. Oh, come on. Mawile. Stop this. Stop being a sore loser, Mawile. Stay in the arena so that you can take your beating gracefully. Yeah, Sense Fortress do be like that. Sense Fortress be a confusing maze. So that's what's make it that is what makes it fun. Mawile! Stop wasting time! At least with Tatsugiri, you could, with practice, hit while it was doing its ult. But Mawile here just decides, no, I'm gonna be a coward and stay out of the way. There we go. What kind of rewards are we gonna get from this golden Pokeball? Okay, with that done, we're gonna take a look at the side missions now. The first rewards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 berries! Oh boy, that was so worth it! Excuse me. Sarcasm gives me gas in the throat. Okay, I guess I gotta go to the sewers. But I mean, I'm trying to think, Sense Fortress... Where do I need to go down here for the quest? Oh, it's... Okay, it's a hyperspace. So this one's a hyperspace, so... Sewers is hyperspace mission. I imagine that makes the Lysander Cafe one probably a hyperspace mission as well. So I'm gonna check. So that puts that 4 hyperspace missions so far. I really gotta hope I got a lot of red berries from that Berry Power 3 thing. Got to go deeper in. Second floor. Okay, yep. Hyperspace mission. Weird that there is one here, but... whatever. Alright, so that's another one. I need a lot of red berries. Although, I guess this will make, I wonder if these side missions are to do the... are to build the hyperspace survey gauge, perhaps. That would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missions that need hyperspace berries. Let's check this one. Is it gonna need a hyperspace berry too? No, it's just a person! Arcanes. You there. Do you wish to learn the ultimate secret and mysterious techniques? I'm listening. Yes, I think you look quite suited to this. Very well. Charizard, Blaziken, Emboar, and Delphox. Blastoise, Swampert, Feraligatr, and Greninja. Venusaur, Sceptile, Meganium, and Chestnut. What do they all have in common? Only they can learn the ultimate moves that I'm willing to teach you. Oh, but to earn them, you'll need to defeat trios of Pokemon using only a single Pokemon of your own, which I will specify. So, Charles, wait, do you have what it takes to see them through? Like, try simply let me know. So this is for Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, and... I don't know what the water one is. Oh, okay. So I need starters. Hydro Cannon. Let's go the Trial of Fire? Oh, I've got it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to probably hyper train up a Feraligatr and Meganium. Or the Feraligatr and Meganium I have. Excuse me. What level are these? 99! Okay. Not holding back here. Yeah, potions are gonna be necessary, I think. Oh, I think I just got that one. And Greninja goes down the easiest. Yay. Beating 3 water type using only an Emboar is an achievement to boast about. I know, I'm just that cool. Marvelous. In honor of your success at the Trial of Fire and this step forward towards mastering all my ultimate techniques, I'll give you this TM. I give you this TM. Oh, just... They're TMs now. Keep all the effort until all 3 trials are completed. They're just TMs now. That's kind of lame. All the way to box 1. Why is there a random Squirtle? I don't know where this Squirtle came from, but, yeah, goodbye, Squirtle. Alright, so, Meganium. I have no idea how to build, especially an anti-fire type. I'm gonna look up Meganium. Oh, they've been TMs for a couple gens now? That's interesting. Show me Meganium's stat spread. Meganium. Wikipedia. Meganium is a split attacker, but becomes a spitacker with Mega Evolution. Okay. So we want to go Spatak. Giga Drain. Disarming Voice. Earth Power. Dazzling Gleam over Disarming Voice. Ancient Power. That could be really good. Okay. Oh, no, we need to... Spatak, boosting, modest, yes. Yep, I'm fine with this. And do I have enough of these? I think I do. And we'll go... We're going to be up against fire types. Specifically, I think she mentioned Charizard, Delphox, and I don't think we're going up against Typhlosion. I don't remember the other one. Are they going to put me up against Emboar? No. I think Special Defense is probably the best option here. And then we'll just shove a bunch of extra large candies down Meganium's gullet. And we'll give him Meganiumite. Meganiumite. Where are you? Did I must have passed it. I definitely passed it. Or do I not have it? I don't have Meganiumite. How do I not have Meganiumite? Am I just blind? No, Meganium doesn't have it. Delphox, Skarmory, Phalanx, Greninja, Tyranitar, Aggron, Steelix, Aerodactyl, Chandelure, Scrafty, Hawlucha, Heracross, Pinsir, Scizor, Abomasnow, Frostlass, Glalie, Dragalge, Malamar, Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, Dragonite, Electros, Sharpedo, Slowbro, Lucario, Absol, Mawile, Sableye, Garchomp, Excadrill, Camerupt, Bayonet, Lopunny, Audino, Altaria, Houndoom, Glade, Gardevoir, Manectric, Medicham, Victreebel, Scolipede, Gengar, Alakazam, Clefable, Pyroar. I don't have Meganium. I don't have Feraligatr either, thinking about it. I don't know where to get those. Where do you get the Mega Stones for the non-starters, for the starter you didn't choose? I don't think they were... Are they at the Stone Emporium? I guess I haven't been there for quite a while, so... Earth Power? Yep, already learned. Yep, there they are. Whew, I was almost worried there. I'm done. Thank you for the Mega Stones. Gosh, I feel kind of dumb. Alright. Now we go back to this cafe. And we can do this. For Meganium. And then we gotta train up for Alligator as well. Yes, I will attempt the trial of grass. Excuse me. Also, what does her name mean? It has to mean something. I wasn't quick enough. I tried to Mega Evolve before the attack hit. Hey, let me access my inventory. Blaziken, that was the other fire type I was missing. I should have gone for physical defense, I think. Haha. Your double team did nothing. I thought double team was supposed to be a guaranteed dodge. Toppling 3 fire types, using only a Meganium as defeat for the books. Guess it doesn't matter to Earthquake. Marvelous. In honor of your success, Trial of Grass, step blah 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 blah. All STM for Frenzy Plant. Alright, now it's for Alligator's turn. I should have looked up for Alligator while I had Meganium up. I feel like you're a physical attacker, though. Oh, yeah. Physical attacker all the way. Okay. So, the question is, do I have... not Pokedex. Do I have proteins and the like? I have no protein. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to make a trip, then. Not what I wanted. I wanted the moves. No, I did want the summary. What am I saying? Yeah, you need to change your nature. We'll go adamant nature. Pokemon Center. Need 26 proteins and... I think maybe Spec Defense will work for Alligator. Alright. Time to load you up for Alligator. Get ready to be swole. Alright. And now we feed you a bunch of candy. Then we see your moves. Breaking Swipe is already pretty good. I would love it if you could learn a fire type move. Oh wait, Liquidation over Aqua Jet, what am I doing? Ice Fang. Come on, give me a fire type move. Dig could be really good. Yeah, Dig just for safety's sake. No electric moves. Trailblaze, that's grass. I'll take it over Ice Fang. It's not going to be very effective, but... Wait, what am I saying? Why would I want a grass type move? I'm dumb. Idiota. I'm an idiot. Give me back my breaking swipe. Alright. I need to put the Mega Stone on it still, but otherwise we're good to try whatever this next one is. There we go. Alrighty, let's get ready to rumble. Why do you make us go through all this dialogue every single time? Although, we're gonna be up against some bulky mons, aren't we? Excuse me.
This might be a bit of a battle of attrition incident.
Okay, that's not fair. I frickin' dug to avoid the solar beam, not right into it. Come on, let me heal. I should have stuck with an ice type move. Really should have stuck with an ice type move, I'm dumb. There we go. That was the hardest one yet. Yeah, using only for alligators to be lauded, yada yada, blah blah blah. She is strong, she's got lots of 99s. At last you've done it. My truest congratulations, you cleared all 3 of my trials. In honor of your success in Trial of Water, and for this step towards mastering all my ultimate techniques, I'll give you this TM, Hydro Cannon. Anything special? These ultimate techniques boast tremendous power, but their recoil leaves the user wide open. It takes a trainer with a discerning tactical mind to use them properly. I trust you'll work hard to be such a trainer. Is that it? We get the TMs and 10 grand? Wow, someone's stingy. Mind you, there's not really much that she could give me that I don't already have, so... semantics? Alright. Well, that's one done, at least. Then there is this one over here, which we know is not a special side mission, so... let's go to the Pokemon Center. It's kind of by the train station out of here, so maybe this is going to be one where we leave Lumiose for some reason. Be pretty sweet. Wow, that person wasn't even in existence. Hey, sorry to spring this on you, but I need your help finding someone. I'm looking for a trainer who uses dragon types and whose partner is a Dragalge. This person is tall, has green hair, and probably looks pretty wild and tough like a street fighter. you know anyone who fits that description, please let me know. Nope. Nobody I know fits that description. Somebody comes close, but not quite. Because, yeah, she doesn't dress as a street fighter. Which, the fact that she used to doesn't surprise me, and it tells me a lot about what Jacinth has done. Jacinth is evil. I'm gonna guess that she's gonna be up in here. Oh, I wonder if you need to... I don't know if you have access to this area if you don't do the one special mission with Latorne de Super Jacinth, whatever. Laban. What do you want? Got somebody who wants to talk to you. What are you wearing? Who cares what I'm wearing? It's none of your business. You should talk about tactless. Guess some things never change. Good to see you again, Marcia. My Pokemon and I have been training tirelessly to finally take you down, Laban. Training's hard given for any fighter worth their salt. I've gotten stronger too. Oh, I'm counting on it, and I'll beat you anyway. Then you'll have to make good on your promise. Uh-oh. Jacinth doesn't look happy. Laban, I know I cannot allow you to participate in extracurricular, non-SBC activities. Not without me, of course. What? We've got a score to settle on the battlefield, lady, so stay out of the way. If you wish to battle Laban, you'll need my permission to do so. You have but one option. Team up with Soul and battle us together. Well... is Jacinth, like, the person we've battled the most in any Pokemon game? Like, I'd really consider her a rival more than any other person. Dino Duo! Ooh, Cyclizar. Uh-oh. Stream's growing unstable for some reason. That's not happened in a while. I have no easy means of checking why the stream has grown unstable. Two for one. It is our responsibility as elites to guide the masses, Clefable. No Jacinth theme, though, is interesting. Time for our secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag these two Dragalge. Hey, is my partner going to use Mega Evolution or no? Because if she can't, then she has no business fighting Laban. And I kind of carry this whole fight, which is never a surprise, mind you, but... wonderfully done. It would seem you pair perfectly as with any partner. You got me, Marcia. I can tell how hard you've been training. I'm the one who did most of the work. Thank you very much. You weren't kidding about all that training, huh? Told you so. Though I admit victory was largely thanks to Soul. Completely thanks to me. Still, a win's a win and a deal's a deal. Now you have to fulfill the promise you made. Laban, partner with me. Uh-oh, Jacinth is giving a dirty look there. Yeah, about that. I've already got a partner. Sorry, but that's one promise I just can't keep. And yet you partnered up with Gwyn. Or did I imagine that? I already told you, that was... I did that for Miss Ansha's benefit. I see how it is. Guess I took too long training and missed my shot, huh? No worries, I get it. And Laban, that outfit looks good on you. Thank you for your help, Soul. Sure, no problem. Though I seriously think... Where am I going to find a good partner? You could... I think you'd be a better partner for Bond than Jacinth. Jacinth is very controlling. She's kind of been Stockholm Syndromed, I think. Poor LeBon. I'm gonna leave before she tries to Stockholm Syndrome me as well. Alright, that's all the extra missions that are not Hyperspace ones. I think I've got one good fighty donut right now. I should also, I've not been doing this, make sure there is no Hyperspaces with Pokemon I don't have. I've been kind of neglecting that. There is not. Okay. There's also no bug one, which makes the shiny power bug kind of useless right now, so 3, 5 special donuts. Yeah, why not? We'll go to this one at Wild Zone 14. See what it's all about. I feel like we're going to be up against Canary. And maybe Tarragon? Or is it... I wonder if it's going to be Canary and someone else. I'm going to save real quick. Because that... I don't know why, but that Emolga looks off. Outside of being an alpha. Okay, it's not a shiny. It didn't do the whole... twirling. It just looked off. I don't know. Maybe the red eyes, maybe the undersides look orangish, I guess. Alright, the move-tastic Koba Curry Donut. Let's see what this is all about. Complete your mission. I would love to know where it is I've got to go. Okay, this isn't a big... This is a medium hyperspace. It's just a question of where... Oh, where... There, oh, there. Canary! Not even the real Canary. And what's zappin', fam? You want to be kinetic? Come join my crew. Join me, join me, join me. Tasteless fakery. The real Canary would never beg so shamelessly. Should have known you wouldn't be fooled, Gwen. Tarragon? Tarragon. Still, you gotta admit my hologram's not a bad way to get the word around. Word about my awesome grandkid. Canary doesn't need more bandwagoners. Canary deserves fans who adore her with their whole hearts, not people who fell for a hologram. Now hold up. You saying only folks who can afford to dedicate everything they got to Canary count as fans? What about people who just think she's neat? That sounds like a fan in my book. You think we should accept bandwagoners? Ugh. Pops? You too, G-Fault. I get where you're both coming from, but quit arguing. I don't like it. I know, we ought to settle this like traitors with the Pokemon battle. Can I join? I'm a true kinetic, and I'll prove it. I'll battle you, but I'm not gonna let you... I'll battle you, but I'm not gonna let you win. If we win, I'm gonna turn all your little pals into kinetics. Hyperspace Slugfest versus Dynamo. Okay, so we got Gwyn on our side. So this is a not unusual duo. Ampharos Hippowdon. Not really sure if Gwyn's gonna be... I mean, she does have fire to a degree, but... Okay, then. That earthquake hit hard. Gwyn's already down 2. Oh no. I should have expected the earthquake from Hippowdon. Oh, they have both variants of Stuntus. Gwyn, why are you doing nothing? Drill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Let's show these kids what we're made of. Yeah, Hippowdon, wrecked face. I was focusing on the Ampharos first. Playing around, Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Shoot. Shoot! What KO'd me? Yeah, I'll fight ya. I'll lead with Earthquake this time. Take down that friggin' monster of a Hippowdon. I didn't Mega Evolve myself. There. That bypasses the Earthquake. Are you? You little buggers. Yeah, thanks for accessing my menu, game. That friggin' Ice Punch, man. Nothing. Can't believe we got hit with the freeze. That would have been so quick KOs if we hadn't. But I'm in a much better position now when they're going into their Megas. It's a 4-on-1 now. If I can't win this, then I really am not the greatest. When no, I have it! I had victory! Why? Whose outfit are we gonna get this time? Because that's what I gotta imagine that's what these bonus quests are, is for the outfits. When I had it, if you had not Mega Evolved, I would have won. It's fine, I guess. We got it in the end. Getting to Battle G-Volt was awesome. Losing, though? Ugh. Losing makes all the cool lines I said before the battle go to waste. It does tend to, doesn't it? Canary, you know I'm the truest kinetic. Aw, G-Volt. But I understand that your charms deserve to be shared far and wide. Just remember, my fans are important to me, but not nearly as important as you, G-Volt. Yeah. But we shouldn't dupe people into being fans of the Hollow Canary. You hear that, Pops? Here, you both getting something nice. Additional color... Oh, additional color options for her tracksuit set. Here some people are going to saloons and styling their hair like me, if that's your thing. That's an option. Obviously, G-Volt and I are super tight, but I hope you and me can be tight, too. Yeah, sure, Canary, why not? You're not as cool as Iono, but still. But the thing is, I already knew I had Canaries, so I was hoping I would get Tarragons, because Tarragons is not bad. Let's see here. It's probably... Oh, it's a shiny... Okay, that's cool. Oh, so we'll get a shiny Phalanx eventually. That's awesome. I'm just looking at everything here. How is this a hat? Oh, I see the hat now. Alright, what is Canary's? It's not bad, but again, I'm not a chick, so... Oh, wait. It says there's other color variations, but I guess I haven't unlocked them. Ooh, a white suit? That'll be slick. Like, hold up. White suit will be slick, man. Alright. We might go with Corvo's white suit. Corvo's, not Corvo's. Alright, so we nearly have enough points to do the next Hyperspace mission. I think I'm going to skip time, see if I can't get a bug Hyperspace to make use of my shiny bug donut. Do that for the points rather than do any of the other side mission stuff. So let's go to 20, because all the rest are the sides. Kill some time at the bench. Yep, hang out till morning. Ooh.
Yeah, the part of the yawn. Yes, I got a big one.
Alright. We're gonna do a quick check. Well! That's luck. Oh man! I'm at Lake Range, everybody! Oh, this brings back childhood memories, man! An angry red Gyarados! I didn't even need to hurt it! Man, that brings back some childhood nostalgia. Oh. That's glorious. I'm so glad I rested at Wild Zone 20. I gotta check these now. No. No. You're new. Okay, so the side missions don't stick around forever. Some do, but some don't. No, wait. Yeah, they do. What am I saying? Did I just not see this one before? No, I just didn't go to it. That's right. I've still got 4. Alright. No. 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 You're bug. You're small. I might have to go with the small one. The issue, though, is that small hyperspaces are very difficult to get a proper thing, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, we've had some shiny luck. Random shiny Alpha Gyarados. Bringing back those gold. Yeah, I played gold, mainly. Yeah, bring back those Pokemon Gold memories. With the other shinies until I finally get the chance to organize everything. I imagine Darkrai's probably the last one in the decks. So I could possibly start building off from there, but I kind of want to include the normal variants as well among, like, the standard decks, so that way, like, the likes of the regional forms can be lined up as well. I definitely got to do a proper organization at some point. Alright, let's see here. We've got a shiny right off the bat. I think. Yes. Nice. I really shouldn't be worrying too much about these berries because they're kind of useless, but you never know when the little ones might be useful. Alright, yeah, I don't think I'm got any good way to force shiny spawns in this one. I think the various teleportation pads are a little too close together. Yeah, those just go between each other. I could do the fly method, but I don't know. You know, can I do a sort of triangle here, I wonder? Would that work? Where'd the Pokemon go? There they are. I don't know, I might need the fly method. Actually, that's a decent distance. Could that be enough? No, I still see those over there. And again, I've got the points already, so can I... There's no marking possible. I would not mind another shiny Scolipede or two. Shiny decks and all that. The Wimpods all completely vanished, so Wimpods are skittish. That's not too surprising, I guess. Alright, I guess it is this time. Woo! The flybys! Yay! This is not going to be a little tedious or anything, but it's the best way to do what we gotta do. And I gotta do the whole catching the shinies. Or at least I want to. So... Gosh, what are the... It's Scatterbug, right? I don't think it has but the 2 Evos, right? At the very least I can keep... Nope, it has 3. I don't think Vivillon would be a special. Yeah, it's Scatterbugs, Pupa, and Vivillon. But there's different patterns of Vivillon, is that right? Yeah, there are different patterns, but I kind of doubt we're gonna have to worry about that one too much. Okay, so... we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shinies I'd like to get from this zone. What are the odds of it? I think J6 posted them in the last Pokemon stream. It's like 1 in 512-ish or something, so it could be here a while. It could be here a while. Especially if we get a Wimpod shiny. Those little buggers run. That could be annoying. Even more so if they're not spawning, which I don't see them. That's gonna make this really awkward to try and get them. Really awkward. I think I'll go a couple minutes. Then we check on the scatterbugs. So, I mean, we can see the Venopedes, no issue. We'll cautiously look for where the Wimpods were. I feel like if they run, though, then it might be a hard sell to get them. We might have to wait for them to respawn, which could take a few minutes. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. But I guess just random talky stuff now. Not really. There's much to talk about. Still looking for jobs and all that kind of stuff. You know, job market. At least I'm finally hearing back from some of these jobs I'm applying to. They're saying that you don't fit, or they're politely rejecting my applications, but at least they're getting back to me, you know. It's better than just complete ghosting and all that. I hate ghosting in as many meanings of the word as there can be. Okay, yeah, the Wimpods will need to respawn, I think. Yeah, none of these guys are up and about. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for the Wimpods to respawn. I'm going to get to the high ground to overlook them, or overlook the area where they spawn, and just wait, I guess. There's definitely a Pokeball up there, isn't there? No, there's not. See, I'm gonna just, I guess, wait here for the Wimp. Oh, there they are. Already! Didn't have to wait that long. But, yeah, I'm starting to actually hear back, even if it is rejections. You know, I'd rather get rejected than complete ghosting. At least tells me they've looked at my application, you know? And an application being looked at is always a good thing. 'Tis always a good thing. But I'm branching out a little bit, not just looking at IT work. I'm looking for data entry, help desk work, service help desk work, like medical, because I do have some medical background. Not like I went to, not med school, but I've worked in a doctor's office for a long while. Hey, Janice, welcome to Stream Hobby Things. That is definitely busted, because you've missed a couple streams, so it's a little bit broken, the stream streak thing. I guess it's just not necessarily congruent streams, or concurrent rather, but just how many streams you've attended total. So, but welcome to the stream, Janice. Hobby things. Just doing the old, well, not really old, doing the shiny hunting trick here, because I'm not wasting a shiny donut. I gotten one shiny from here. Not gonna miss the opportunity for more. Not gonna miss that opportunity at all, I say. And just kind of just chatting about anything and everything. My job woes are the current topic. But, I mean, beyond that, I'm going to start, I think, looking into trying to, like, I've put some serious consideration in it. I think I'm gonna try and figure out how to draw on Photoshop. like, properly, rather than just pixel art. Although I gotta finish the Mount emote. Finish the Mount emote. And after I finish the Mount emote, I also need to do, another one. Another one of the waifus. Oh, no, do not escape. Do not escape. Gotta do the Melt emote. Already got Jolter. I've got Mash. I've got Aresh. Achan. What should I do for Achan? Maybe Hydrate? Or Snack? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. It is in the queue of things to do. The ever-growing queue of things to do. Though, mind you, I've got plenty of free time, so... I've got the free time to do it, so I may as well. And who knows, maybe if I get good enough at making Twitch emotes and stuff, I can sign up for Fiverr and sell Twitch emote creation services on Fiverr. That could be some cheap money. Or quick money. I don't know. I'm getting desperate. Because I sadly cannot donate blood. Or rather, cannot donate my plasma for money right now. Very sadly. Just, ever since my mom had that episode, for lack of better words, she can't drive for 6 months. So, and my dad is not always home. He's out working and that kind of stuff. So, if I drive myself to give my plasma, and I have another machine clogging situation, and then am unable to drive, I'd be SOL. And I don't like that prospect. I really don't like the prospect of being stranded. Plus, the plasma donation center's nice, but the neighborhood that the plasma donation center I go to is not bad, but also not good. I should probably look up what the shiny Wimpod sprite is. And I really don't like the prospect of leaving my vehicle there, like, overnight if I need to. Alright, no Scatterbug, no Spewas. Back to the teleportations! Woo! Alright, shiny Wimpod, what do you look like? WW. Wimpod. Not Wimpod, yes. And now I'm slowing down because I'm trying to multitask with my hands. And I don't want to accidentally leave. Oh, that's very I mean, it's not really subtle. The purple being replaced with red, I guess, is noticeable. But the fact that they run kind of hurts. Huh. I don't know if this is just because I'm on Bulbapedia, thus Pokemon-based website, but I'm getting an ad for Team Rocket Hershey's Kisses. That's just an Alpha Wimpod I saw over there, so I figured I'd check. But Team Rocket Hershey's Kisses. Interesting. Like I said, the parking lot is good, but trying to think, like, I don't want to give any information that would identify where it is I live. So I live in one of the states bordering one of the Great Lakes. I've said that much. I also live in a city that has a river running through it. There are multiple bridges that cross this river, and the oldest of the bridges is by the donation center. Because it's the oldest, there is a lot of abandoned houses. Plus, I don't know if this is necessarily true for the present, but back when I was younger, that part of town used to be kind of prevalent for gang activity. So I don't know necessarily if it's still prevalent for that kind of stuff, but I don't want to take the risk. Plus, again, like, sorry, I thought I saw a shiny Scolipede, but, like, if I were to have an adverse reaction, they can't just let me hang out there forever, because it's very much a... I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. So you enter from one spot, and then when you enter, after you check in and everything, you go to another part of the building, and you can't go back to where you entered. So it's like a one-way street through. So if I were to have an adverse reaction, they would let me chill out for a little while, but eventually they would need to clear the bed that I'm laying in so that other people can donate plasma. And last time, I mean, granted, last time I was suffering from diplopia at the same time, so it was kind of a 1-2 combo there of negatives hitting me. But, like, I broke out into a cold sweat on the way home, and my vision was going dark just from losing so much plasma, you know? And I really don't want to risk possibly driving with that. Plus, there's also the fact that, you know, last time I did it, I kind of made myself weaker and more susceptible to spraining my muscles. And I've almost gotten my exercise routine back to the levels before I had the domino effect of illnesses and injuries plaguing me. So I really don't want to have to reset again, because I'm fine. My stomach is finally smaller than my chest, and I only know this because of the fact that, hang on. Okay, I don't see a shiny Wimpod. I only know this because of the fact that after I'm done on the treadmill, I am covered in sweat. Gross, yes, but, more than that is the fact that... Okay, there's only 2 spawns, that's weird. More than that is the fact that the sweat, my shirt clings to my chest rather than my stomach. Like, that is as sure a sign as any that my stomach is finally smaller than my chest, and I don't want that to keep happening. Or I don't want that to reverse, rather. I don't want to start putting back on weight. Admittedly, I forgot to weigh myself at the start of the month, so I don't know my exact progress, but I've got to be approaching 150 pounds. Like, I'm definitely approaching that weight range, which is the goal. Like, that has been my goal, is to get below 150. And if I can do that, that's going to be such a boost to my self-esteem. And then I just need to get a job, and then I can start going on dating apps and looking to get a girlfriend. Because, yeah, I'm not starting dating apps or anything unless I've got a job to take someone out on dates. Yeah. So, job is big priority for me. A really big priority. For dates, for gacha, and for household expenses and that kind of stuff, you know. All those things. Granted, I mean... there is the option. I don't really like the option, but I could possibly try and do DoorDash. Just, like, pick up food for people and deliver it to their houses and stuff like that. I could theoretically do that, but it's just, like, that's a lot of drive time. I don't know exactly if it's flexible hours or how competitive it is, you know? It's something I've considered looking into, but not quite there yet. I'm more inclined to try selling my services on Fiverr. And I have looked into that. Apparently there are people that sell, like, their ability to make websites, and I know I can at least make a website. it's not going to be a super high-tech website with all the bells and whistles or anything, but I can make a I could possibly sell website making services. You know? I've made 2. They're not, like, the most fanciful things, but, you know, money is money. That and writing. Like, I don't know why, but people sell their ability to write short stories and stuff as well. So that's another thing I could do, but it's like, it doesn't really pay the best, and I feel like it's very much review-driven. I would need to get some good reviews to start actually raking in money, and at that point it becomes like, oh my gosh, this is so much writing, blah, 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 you know. If I don't know JavaScript, forget making websites. Yeah, I might look more in-depth into DoorDash. It is definitely on my list of things to check out, just because, I mean, beyond even just having money for extra stuff, like, I did have to take out a student loan for one of my semesters of schooling. There's a forgiveness period of 6 months where they don't charge you for it, but those 6 months end come August, at which point I'm going to have to start paying for student loans, you know, and that's going to be a couple $100 a month, at least. So, push comes shove, DoorDash is high on the list of things, but why are you saying forget about making websites if I don't know JavaScript? I mean, I know a smidgen of JavaScript, and I feel like JavaScript is one of the coding languages that one can learn well enough. The main thing is, hang on. No shiny Wim pods. The main thing is I did look at, like, what kind of website making services were on offer. A lot of them were WordPress websites, and I have no idea what they mean by WordPress websites. Like, does that differ from HTML websites, or what, you know? I don't think I'm going to be farming this shiny spot forever. Probably going to go until I get, like, one more. Oh, I know you need JavaScript to make a website interactive, but, again, like, what does it mean by WordPress websites? Is that different from an HTML site? Nope. Do not leave. Do not leave. I'm actually looking it up now. Because, I mean, there's nothing better to do except for just chat and, you know, do this. While I wait for a shiny to possibly spawn. It's a website builder application. So it would be completely different from HTML. Interesting. WordPress versus HTML. No, stop trying to leave. Okay, WordPress is just... Okay, WordPress is more of a... WordPress you don't even need to code. Alright. So... WordPress does not require any coding knowledge, but it seems... Whoa, that's a shiny alpha. No Wim pods. Alright. yeah, it definitely looks like it is something similar to Squarespace. I should be on the shiny page. Although the shiny page is starting to get full. Or at least this rando Wimpod, or Venipede. Check the scatterbugs. I probably should look up to see what their shiny is, too. Yeah, it very much looks similar to Squarespace. I am wondering, though, if that means that if I could advertise myself as making HTML websites, that I could corner a better market, you know? Maybe, I don't know. It'd be more niche, at least. It's something I've got to consider. Like, it's definitely something to consider. And who knows, like, website design, I did honestly consider, like, with the initial web design class that I took almost a year ago now, because it was one of the first classes I took, I did debate going back to the doctor's office that I used to work at, because they have a website. It's terribly outdated, and I debated, like, making a new website for them and, you know, trying to sell it to them or something like that. And honestly, that's feeling like a more appealing option by the day. I mean, it's something to consider at least. It would keep my hands from being idle. Excuse me, because I've got a lot of free time right now. Or rather, I will. Because I'm still doing the RuneScape League right now, and that's another shiny. Alright, that's all the shiny Scolopedes we need. Still no Wimpods, though. Or Venipedes. Alright, so 3 shiny Venipedes means we get the Scolopede line shinified. I think I'll make the Alpha the Scolopede. Yeah, the Alpha being the Scolopede makes sense. But beyond that, I don't know. Should I? I'm gonna knock out that Venipede just to reduce the number of spawns, to increase the odds of the Wimpods being shiny. I think that's a safe call. Probably. Hopefully. I don't know how this works. But, yeah, just lots of possibilities to make money. I just gotta get lucky on one of them. Either one of the LinkedIn job applications comes back with a, yeah, we'll take you on and you can work with us. Or maybe selling web designs. Okay, another one spawned. What the heck, man? No, I guess I did catch one a while ago. So it makes sense. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, Venipede? So, I don't know. I gotta think on it more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did it not register the KO? Do I have to knock you out and then wait for you to disappear for it to register fully? Thing is, if I get a shiny Wimpod, I'm only gonna get the one. Because those little guys are cowards and will flee the second I start going after them. It's definitely impacted. The shorts have definitely helped. Also, I've actually been meaning to check this, and since you're in chat, let's see here. You've been following me for almost a year, Janice. August 11th is the 1-year anniversary of you starting to follow me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact metrics, but I do know that I've been seeing a lot more, like, the growth is very clear that shorts have helped. And the Pokemon shorts are actually doing pretty well. It's funny that the FGO shorts very rarely get the numbers that any of the other ones do. But I guess FGO is a bit more, or a little bit less likely to, you know, have people looking for shorts content on it. But let me see if I can't load up my YouTube analytics here. Excuse me. YouTube Studio. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop the neck. Analytics. Excuse me. Come on. Load a little faster. Load a little faster. Analytics. Okay. So show me the last 365 days. So, overall, I've had 121% more watch time, 45 more the views, it doesn't really tell me if that's changed, but over the last 365 days, I've had 930 hours of watch time, which is a 121% better than the previous grouping. And I've gotten 45 subscribers over the last 365 days, which is 181% more than the previous 365. The most viewed things are all shorts. Number 1 is the Elden Ring Night Rain Chibi Freaky short at 3292 views, followed by Wrong Direction from Night Rain at 2831. Then Legends Za, They Ate My Bag at 2188. Then Ordeal Call 1, there I go saying, oh yeah, the FGO ones don't get that much, with 2137. Then Ordeal Call 1 again with 2086. And then it kind of alternates between FGO, or not FGO, but Night Rain and Legends Za. But overall, I mean, it's definitely, my channel's definitely grown thanks to shorts. So thank you very much for suggesting the whole turning things into shorts. Okay, yeah, I'm going to my content now. Subscribers, I've gained 30 of my subscribers in the last 365 days have been from shorts, while only 17 of them have been from videos. Oh man, this hurts a little bit. But over the last 365 days, 6.7 thousand of the views on my channel have come from my videos. 186.8 thousand have come from shorts. Oh, the shorts content is clearly dominating. Like, it's 96.6% of my views have come from shorts. Oh, that's something. Again, that's not too surprising. I know that shorts is kind of king at this point in time, but still. Maybe I need to make a dedicated video series at some point, something that isn't Twitch focused. Maybe. It's something to think about. But top countries are the USA of 36.9% of my views come from the USA. 4.3% come from Japan. 3.2% from the UK. 2.6% from Canada. And 2.4% from Germany. 98.5% of the viewers are male, 1.5% are female, 1.2% of my viewers are from 13 to 17 years old, while 56.7% are 25 to 34. So, okay. I'm just looking, now there's a trends feature. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough looking at the channel analytics. Yeah, shorts are meta. That's not surprising. A lot of people, I mean, personally, like, I don't find anything wrong with shorts. It's just, I get that making a good short can take a lot of effort. And honestly speaking, my shorts could be considered slightly low effort because they're literally just clips taken from my streams, which, again, very happy for them, don't get me wrong, but it just, I guess I'm not really scripted. Like, there are people that probably do a lot of scripted content that have more room to complain compared to me. I just play the games and, you know, rely on the clips of fun moments. Although I do have an idea for a clip for this one that I'll make if you don't catch it, Janice. If you don't catch a clip, I will make it. It's just going to be a matter of rewatching my VOD to find it. Alright. Time for the check. All Wimpods are purple. So no shinies. And no shiny scatterbugs. Good gracious. I think I'm only going to do like 10 more minutes of this, and then I might call this Rift, because, I mean, I got 3 shinies from it, you know? And I kind of want to actually catch one of the post-DLC legendaries in this stream, rather than just spend all my time berry or shiny hunting, you know? So I think we'll do this for another 10 minutes and then move on with content in the game. But Pokemon is getting close to an end point, at least. I mean, I still have a bunch of mons to fill out the decks, so, but that's going to be more of a reset thing, and I'll probably do most shiny hunting off-stream, admittedly, just because, again, this is kind of dull. I can converse randomly for a fair bit of time, but at certain points, you know, it's like I'm just rambling about anything and anything that catches my attention. So it is what it is. But I think, speaking of things that caught my attention, I feel like I saw a news post on FGO that we're getting an interlude campaign here shortly. I'm actually gonna load up FGO to verify that I've not just blown smoke out of me. Load up FGO. Please tell me that I was not hallucinating the interlude campaign, because that will save me, because I otherwise only have 2 weeks of interludes left. Oh, thank goodness. Does it show? I don't think it showed what interludes that we're gonna get, though. Also, I still have to do the advanced quest things, don't I? Yeah. Note to self, I need to do an advanced quest today, or tomorrow. Do not miss out on some quartz. Yeah, so the Dancing Dragon Castle event is looking like it's gonna start within the next 2 weeks or so. I wish it was next week, but what can you do? Interlude campaign part 20, there we go. It's 2 servants! That's not an interlude campaign! 2 servants is not an interlude campaign! The interlude campaigns are supposed to be like 10 servants! What the heck, man? I don't think either of them... No, I think Dobrynya is leveled up, so that's 1 more interlude. No! No! I wanted more than just 2! I wanted like 5 at minimum. Not the friggin' Tunguska interlude campaign thing. I'm annoyed now. My hope has been dashed and replaced with annoyance and despair. Why, game? Why do you do this to me? Okay. I'm looking at the... Okay, there's another possible thing I could do. I don't like it, but it looks like interludes for the event bonus servants for this upcoming event will also be unlocked, even if you don't have them. So that would pretty much be Castor, Da Vinci, Edison, Zerker, Kentucky. I could do their interludes this coming week. I suppose I could. I wouldn't feel right doing it, but content. I need the content, man. I gotta think on it. I think that's what it comes down to, is I need to weigh my morals versus my need for content. That's so moral. That's a shiny. I like corner of the eye caught that as well. That is far more red than I expected. Now the trick is going to be getting it without scaring off the other Wimpods. Or it. There we go. That's 1. Give me just a moment to go and check on the scatterbugs and take out these Venipedes. Okay, I'm feeling a little more motivated by that shiny Wimpod yet. Scatterbugs are, of course, not shiny yet. Wait for them to disappear. Open up the level up order dock. Alright, so we just need 1 more Wimpod. Oh, do I want to... I kind of feel like I want to push for longer now. Oh, the desire to push for longer is greater. Oh, I just saw that. I literally just saw that. Thank you for pointing that out, Janice. J6, what do you mean by you got kidnapped? I hope you're not saying that in a truly, like, I'm in danger scenario. I hope that you're not in serious danger, truly. Is it like in a game you were kidnapped, or what? Okay. You found Sen's Fortress End. You're fine then. You're just going to a magical place. Gosh, what was it? I don't remember the message. I know that you're gonna be having a great chest ahead soon, though. Yeah, there's gonna be a great chest ahead soon, J6. Nice. Did you do the whole get him to fall off the edge situation, or... Taigong! Alright, thank ya. He is one of the ones that is getting an interlude here, so that will be very useful. Also, I now know I can sort of just side-eye Pokemon because the shiny Wimpod stands out hard. It's not just the red, but the shell also... Oh, come on, come on. Careful. There we go. The shell also very much stands out. Alright. Taigong's pretty high up there. Mo might actually be... I might do Mo leveling this coming FGO stream, thinking about it. Comes down to, do I have the embers? No. Thought it looked like shiny in the corner there, but nope. You did not do the fall down trap. Nice. Fair. Completely fair. But yeah. I think I might push this for another 10 minutes. Just to push my luck. Mo needs octuplets instead of bones. I don't know what my stock of octuplet crystals are. Though I can check that as soon as I'm done with this node, because I decided if I'm gonna log on to FGO, I may as well continue farming, because I have to clear out the event shop yet. I know I'm lazy. I got... Oh, Aresh hit bond 12 today. Huzzah! I'm another 30 quartz richer. And I'm pretty sure, given that she is in the front line of the parties, that she will hit bond 13 before the Jolters and Achan. So theoretically, given that they are going to be hitting bond 13 within the next 3 months, I feel like Aresh might hit it just a smidge sooner. So I'm gonna guess 2.5 months. So I might have bond 13 Aresh come summer event. Nice. J6, very nice. Out of curiosity, did you let your Firekeeper at the Firelink Shrine die, or no? Yep, 20% bond. Which... that's probably an extra 2.4k bond per, I would guesstimate. I'm not talking events. I'm talking, like, I get roughly 12k bond every day from running the Ordeal Call dailies. So, that's where I'm getting my maths from. It is where my maths are coming from. Alright, node is finished, so... Okay. So you did not let your Firekeeper die. That's always good. Although I think that something with her changes if you let her die and then bring her back to life. I just don't remember what. Hang on, I just checked my friend's request list and I got a bunch of randos I need to reject. Item list. I currently am sitting on 68 evil bones. I've got 944 octuplet crystals. I think that's a good amount. I think I should have little to no issue with leveling Mo up with 944 octuplet crystals. Yeah, I'm going through my materials now. Bones are 68. Bells are 116. Well, yeah, I know, but I feel like she has extra lines if you bring her back to life. Is what I mean, J6. It's been a long time since I played the OG Dark Souls, though, so... Flower of the End, I have 67. And Golden Cauldrons, I only have 23. I don't think I've encountered anything that needs Golden Cauldrons, though. And that is an OC2 material, so... I'd have to look it up. What the Knight of Loretic... Because I think that's what he was called, Knight Loretic. Oh, there's another shiny! Lautrec. Alright, so that's all the shiny Wimpods that we need. We just need to catch it. Alright. Now it's just the Scatterbugs. We'd need 3. Run away! Run away! Run, run, run! Wimpods are such little cowards. I mean, you watched me play it how many years ago, though, is the thing, J6. How many years ago was it? I mean, the Vati lore dumps... The Vati lore dumps are nice, but they only do so much. Although, admittedly, I do think I have all of the Soulsborne games, well, all the Souls games, rather, on PC. I've been debating, like, after Pokemon, between doing Persona 3 Reloaded, or doing one of the super hard mode mods for the Souls games. I think they're Dark Souls Convergence, I want to say. Nope, do not leave yet. We still are going to be sticking around for a couple more minutes just to push our luck. Okay, so after she's revived, she will kindle the bonfire up to 20 when you offer your first soul. Okay, so that's what it is, J6. If you revive Anastasia, then once you offer your first Lord Soul, she will kindle the first bonfire up to 20. So that's cool. So that just turns the Firelink Shrine into a super bonfire. Fair. FGO was pretty much the only content most people watched back then. I'm well aware of that. I mean, like, it's what made my channel go boom. It's how I got stuff done. Was FGO. And I will always hold it dear in my heart. Always. And thinking about it, like... Okay, so... Going back to the FGO mindset. We have an event that's probably going to start in 2 weeks, but an interlude campaign that starts this coming week, so very theoretically I could do interludes for servants I don't have, excuse me, this coming week. Then the following week, do interludes for servants I do have, and then from there it will all be event for a little while. The main issue becomes if the event does not lead into another event right away. I mean, it is June. Our anniversary is in July. It tends to go with Anime Expo, I want to say. So we might hit anniversary, which would also lead to summer. So that is a possibility. It's gonna kind of be a gamble, I feel. 4th of July, USA! USA! 250 years of USA and 9 years of FGO. I think I know which one I'm more excited about, to be honest. I think I know which one I'm more excited about. After all, only one of them is gonna give me a waifu in a swimsuit, so, I mean... It's kind of obvious which one I'm more excited about. Alright. We are nearly at time for how long I'm going to be spending in this place. The crystal weapons are very niche. J6, they are. So, I'm not too surprised that you find it not the greatest. I feel like they're int weapons, if memory serves. They're like int melee weapons. Alright. I think we'll get one, maybe two more respawns in before we are going to check on the scatterbugs. If they're shiny, then awesome. If they're not, then we are out. And we'll go and catch Groudon or Kyogre. Maybe both if we're lucky. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Their durability is shorts. Fingers crossed. You've gotten a lot of respawns. You little bugs are useless to me. I'm not wasting my time on yous anymore. Farewell, scatterbugs. I leave you abandoned in this empty park. You need the Lord's Vessel to pass through the golden fog gates. So you cannot go there until you beat Ornstein and Smo. I think you can glitch through there, actually, but I wouldn't know how. Great work out there. Thanks to completing those survey tasks, we made some leaps in our analysis. Piece of cake. Guess the survey stuff comes second nature to you, eh? Team MZ doesn't mess around. Would you meet me at Nouveau Cafe? I've got a few things that'd be easier to discuss in person. The main Nouveau Cafe at Centrica Plaza, that is. Don't go blowing up my phone asking where I am from one of those little side trucks. I wouldn't blow up your phone anyways, Corbo. I don't think I even have your phone number, man. You just call me because you've got me wiretapped. You're like just synth. I mean, just because you can't do them first try doesn't mean that there won't be a great chest waiting for you at the end of it all. I figured I'd try my luck. Nope. It's never going to be replicated. I will never replicate that luck from before. I should check the Feebas. Like, thinking about it, I should check on the Feebas. Where were they? They're here. So, Wild Zone 2. Kindle increases the amount of flasks that you have when you rest at the bonfires. I believe that's what it is, and I think it costs you humanity to do so. Ordinary Feebas. Ordinary Feebas. Alright. Let's go speak with Corbeau about some stuffs. Oh, you might... That might also be... Oh, let me actually look that up. I don't remember there being a restriction on it. So... Pinwheel. You need to defeat Pinwheel. Hi, Corbeau. Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? A good bite is sure a path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it is shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. They are. You have good intuition, J6. Very good intuition. What do you want? Cathedral flamethrower roast for you, soul? Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissants Grisham makes. That's it. What is the Rust Syndicate pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, Prism Tower. Still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. You can see it from anywhere in Lumiose. That's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. That said, I appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. The city's worth protecting. For sure. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing are the hardest to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. To get into the pockets of Hyperspace Lumiose on the other side of the Ruby and Sapphire distortion, you'll need some special donut recipes. We put the entire Rust Syndicate through their paces, developing and researching new recipes. Oh man. Easy, Felipe. Calling too much attention to our hard work can come across like you want a pat on the bat. Bat? The back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone here in Lumiose. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gauche. I was merely inspired by the noble tales you keep relating to us about the many sleepless nights you spent analyzing all this hyperspace data. We'll send word to Anch about the flavor profiles your donuts will need. Be warned, you'll also need one particularly rare ingredient. And that would be... Don't worry, I've got this one. Grish, pal, think you could spare some of that Hoenian salt you sprinkle on your croissants? How did you know our secret ingredient? Oh, I think the gang is doing more than that. I mean, when you really think about it, Lumiose is just crawling with evil teams. We've got the Rust Syndicate, we've got Nouveau Team Flare, we've got the SBC. Like, there's a triad of evil building in Lumiose City. And I'm the only one that's keeping them in line. I suppose it's true what they say about the Rust Syndicate. You really do dig up everything you can about people and hold as leverage. Nonsense. We never stoop so low. Privacy's paramount these days. We figured out your secret ingredient thanks to... Oh, I thought that was Felipe speaking. We figured out your secret ingredient thanks to Felipe's perceptive palate. Don't underestimate Restaurant Le Wow's favorite taste tester. Very well, I did overhear your talk, and I can share our riches if you're working on the city's benefit. Yeah, we're totally working on the city's benefit, not to make a little girl happy or anything like that. I'm sure that would actually be better. Like, no, we're not helping the city, we're just trying to help out a little girl that wants to make her mom happy. That would probably get the cooperation a little bit better. Please use this well. It's terribly valuable. A bag of Hoenian salt. It's got a little Whalmer on it. Coarse salt that can only be harvested in small amounts in the Hoenn region. A tiny pinch will impart wondrous depth of flavor. Much obliged. I've sent on to the flavor profile data. With that, I think the rest is up to you. I hereby leave the matter of Kyogre and Groudon in Team MZ's capable hands. Back to Ansha. Whee. Alright. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of donuts we're going to need to be making here. I got lots of berries. Hello, I was just reviewing the recipes Mr. Felipe sent me. They will be quite complex, like the one we used to find that fine Pokemon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key ingredient to meeting 2 legendary Pokemon of Hoenn is Hoennian salt. Quite a tidy solution, is it not? It's a little on the nose. Perhaps, but isn't simplicity often for the best? So what kind of donuts are we going to make? This I'm actually curious about as well. While paying a visit to Groudon calls for a very particular flavor profile. We'll need at least 260 sweet, 160 spicy, 160 sour, 20 bitter, and 260 fresh. That'll make us the Omega Old-Fashioned Donut for visiting Groudon in Hyperspace Lumiose. A ruby red legend. And dropping in on Kyogre, we'll take a donut with its own unique flavor profile. We'll need 50 sweet, 50 spicy, 210 sour, 180 bitter, and 370 fresh. An Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut, which will visit the Kyogre's pocket of dimension. Alright, so I'm going to look up the donuts for the best recipe. Because otherwise this could just become very annoying. I'll be counting on all you to help gather the necessary ingredients. Alright. Let's try... So... Let's try the Omega recipe. Excuse me. So, 3 Hyper Tangas. Three Hyper Payapas. Payapa. It was literally right above. And 2 Hyper Rosleys. And that's perfection! Alrighty. Let's see what this donut looks like. I like seeing the little animations for these, even though they don't change. Okay. Is that a donut? That doesn't look like a donut anymore. It looks like a cake. Okay. Ruby Red, Mega Power Charging, and Speed Power 1. True, it is an Omega shape. You've done it. This is one of my finest works yet. Behold the Omega Old-Fashioned Donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha. I doubt anyone could work berries into such artistic donut creations as you. Now hope we can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where Groudon is at. Please make good use of it. I'm sure gathering the many ingredients was no easy task. Let's head to Jean Sector 11. I'm sure Karina will be waiting for us there. We will in just a little bit. I want to make the other donut too, if it'll let me. Try the Alpha. Alright, so for the Alpha recipe, we want 1 Hyper Colbur Berry, 2 Cassibs. I don't like using up my Cassibs, but I must. A Shardy, 2 Payapas, a Haban. It's probably lower down, isn't it? Okay, Chilen is one I saw. So the last one needs to be a Haban. There it is. Swear I'm not blind. I swear. Okay, that looks more donut-shaped. It also looks fish-shaped. which makes sense. But it is more donut-shaped than the Groudon one was. Sapphire Blue, Mega Power Charging, and Resistance to Ice. You've done it. I've never made a donut quite like this one before. Oh, the Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha. What is old-fashioned about them, I wonder? Truly, we've got the most dedicated donut chef in all of Lumiose. I hope we can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where Kyogre's at. I'll trust you to use it while you've worked so hard to gather the ingredients, after all. Let's head to Wild Zone 5. I bet Primal will be waiting there for us. Okay. So, there's Groudon. I'm gonna do Kyogre first because I was Pokemon Sapphire back in the day, so it makes sense to me to go for the Sapphire Pokemon. I'm just gonna do a quick check, make sure there's no shinies hiding anywhere in the immediate vicinity. You look a little paler than normal, Bellsprout. Need to get some more sun. Touchdown. Oh, that's that's... How would we get there normally? Alright. Hey, Karina. You need only an Alpha Old-Fashioned to get through the Sapphire Distortion here. Pokemon is about to Mega Evolve. Interesting. Technically, I think Kyogre's going to go through Primal Revision, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hope with that Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut Soul. Alpha. Let's go. Now, I'm wondering what we might be up against here, because it's not necessarily going to be easy. But I guess we'll find out. I don't really have a good counter for Kyogre is the main issue. Like, Heracles has Thunder Punch, but so this is where Kyogre dwells. Come here, you two. Check this out. This looks freaking awesome. Huge blue crystals, waterfalls from nowhere. This is what Kyogre's subconscious looks like. Well, they do say Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water-type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it down between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Kyogre. I mean, I guess I could bring in the Meganium I've got. I guess we'll trust our Rotom phones and take the plunge. Should I bring the Meganium in? It might be better to be smart. Yeah, I think I'm going to be smart here. Ashtart can sit this one out, because Ashtart I don't foresee doing anything. Whee! Ow, my legs! Though realistically, that would be an ow, my arms situation. Because the Rotoms, I'm sorry, the momentum would still pop your shoulders out of the sockets. Good question. I do have a grass type move, and that's kind of all I'll really need, so. What was that, Kyogre? No, it's a statue of Kyogre. You can see because it's made of stone. We can't pull any punches. Gloves up, team. It's catching! It's a Kyogre! Kyogre up here. I'm still gonna lead with I guess with Media. Ow. Stop blasting me in the face, Kyogre. This is totally going to be a two-phase battle. Okay, why are you using electric moves, Kyogre? You are water, not electric. Got the Omni Boost. Karina, stop talking and keep fighting. What it looks like after Primal Revision won't matter if we don't get to Primal Revision. I'm gonna save the Mega Evo for after we knock it through this phase. Just in case. Also, I never played Alpha Sapphire. Or Omega Ruby. Primal Kyogre looks awesome, though. That's a big surf. Omni Boost. I probably could have gotten away with having some more grass moves on here. Who needs to dodge? I guess I need to dodge. Not my Pokemon. Me. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Seeing the little Kyogres inside of the Kyogres. It's a Kyogre nesting doll situation. Hey, finally a Mega's being brought out. Tawny, you know, you have a Meganium out. A Mega Meganium would definitely help out. Ow. Or rather, a second Mega Meganium. We got this. There we go. Now the question is, which Pokeball to use? Great Ball? Great Ball kind of matches the colors here. Lure Ball does as well, though. So, it's between Lure Ball and Great Ball. Maybe Dive Ball? I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I use? Lure, Great, or Dive? You think Dive, J6? Okay. Okay. Consensus is clear. Dive Ball, go! Woo! I suppose. That means you better use Mega Feraligatr for Groudon or else. You get the blue orb. Man, we totally won't have Team Aqua on our tails now. They're definitely gonna let us get away with, you know, having this without a fight. Way to go, Soul. You, me, and Karina, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest. Can't believe we caught Kyogre. Lumiose of the toughest trio comes through once again. Excellent work, kids. Beating Kyogre's no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. As much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. Yeah, Corbo, we gotta take care of Groudon first, so yeah. Groudon comes first, Corbo. Sorry to say, man. Sorry to say. Oh, or not. You three didn't just beat Kyogre. You beat it when it was powered up. You sure are something. Whatever Kyogre did with that blue orb didn't sound quite like it was Mega Evolving, though. So let me get this straight. There's both Primal Revision and Mega Evolution in play here. You got it. They sort of work in a similar way, but they're not exactly the same. Funny, right? Primal Revision is when Kyogre returns to its original state and grows more powerful. Its blue orb contains an overwhelming amount of natural energy. When that energy, the orb's power, awakens Kyogre's true form, it becomes Primal Kyogre. Yep. Glad I see the Primal Revision for myself. It's a big deal for me as the successor to Mega Evolution. I'm glad this gave you something new to chew on. But you're not done yet. Get working on that Ruby Direct Distortion so you can catch Groudon. Already ahead of you. You bet we will. We can't let Ansha down. Already ahead of you. That's right. Our donut chef deserves the best. I will be going for Groudon today, just because I want to get more hyperspace survey missions if need be. I'm just checking, confirming. Yep, no new missions have popped up. So it's just the 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's just 4 extra powerful donuts for the eventual next stuff. You need to go back to Firelink. Thou must first traverse thine way back to Firelink, and then climb up high. Once you have climbed up high enough, you should see a nest in which you can curl up in like an egg. That is how you return to the asylum. Excuse me. Also, I have no idea how to get up to there. I think I go through that way. Yeah, that's gonna be quicker. So, sector Wild Zone 11 then. Well, then you just gotta make your way through all the way. And you gotta make your way through Anne Orlando first, then, man. Sad to say. Why do you want to go back to the asylum out of curiosity? I don't think there's anything locked at the asylum right now, off the top of my head. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. Alright. And... why is it directing me? I want to be locked onto this one. Thank you. Don't confuse me, game. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. There's another layer I have to go up. Well, you can always come back. Trust me, it is better to get through Anne Orlando now. Okay, this wasn't the right place. Dang it. You can go back. You will be able to go back, come back to Anne Orlando in the future, as long as you get Anne Orlando done now. I didn't need to travel up that. Gosh, going to places that are off the beaten, like, not right next to a fast travel location is tough. And I recognize this place, too, because it is where some Mega Evolution, or not Mega Evolution, but some of the night stuff happens. Need that Omega old-fashioned. Not yet. I gotta switch in for Alligator. Hey, Infinity Lord, welcome, welcome, welcome to stream. Happy things, happy things. Alright. Kyogre. Or... you know, it would be... yes, congratulations on your graduation. That it was today. I hope you had a good graduation ceremony, man. That you got everything out of it that you wanted. Whatever it may be. 6, 7, 8. So you go there. Ashtart. Get back over here. I think we're going to bring Kyogre along. It just feels appropriate, you know? It feels appropriate to have Kyogre beat Groudon. So, Origin Pulse. Aqua Ring over Thunder. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We do need to give it its special orb. It's gonna be under here, isn't it? That's kind of weird. And we also need to level it up to 100. Not you. Weather was quite hot. Yeah. I mean, it is that time of the year, so... it's starting to finally grow warm outside and all that good stuff. Which I personally am thrilled that it's starting to get warm more consistently, but that's me. Alright. We got Kyogre at the ready. I'm ready this time, Karina. Sorry for Alligator, you're awesome, but, again, I feel like this is appropriate. Ooh, got some elbow pops there. But now that you are graduated from high school, Infinity Lord, if you don't mind me asking, what are your plans as far as college? Like, what degree are you searching to obtain? Yes, you are on summer break. Enjoy your summer break as well. This is Groudon's world. Excuse me. Definitely enjoy your summer break. Come on. Come quick, you two. This is infinitely more dangerous than Kyogre's. Ginormous red crystals, lava pouring down. This is what it's like in Groudon's subconscious. Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon should gain fire type when it undergoes primal revision. Good to know, though I doubt just using water types will cut against an opponent like this. If the three of us all work together, we can do it. We can catch Groudon. Let's get to it. Guess we gotta drop down if we want to go battle Groudon. Yeah, it's gonna be more than a little on the dangerous side, but Geronimo! Ow, my arms. Man, you gotta love how Groudon's subconscious mind has invisible walls to prevent people from rolling into lava. Gotta love it. Didn't expect the legendary Pokemon Groudon to look so stiff. Oh, Tawny. Tawny. Which I don't think it's staying still for long. Really, I wouldn't have guessed. It's a shame there's no, like, Mega Evo music. I would have liked that. Pardon the yawn. Groudon appeared. Hey, Andy, welcome to stream. Hobby things. You heard evil? What evil did thou hearest? Also, Origin Pulse looks friggin' sick, man. I feel like Kyogre's not doing super high damage. Which is slightly worrisome. Did I? I don't recall saying evil music. I said that there's a lot of evil teams here in Lumiose City. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. How do I do plus moves again? J6, how do I do plus moves? I don't remember what button I need to press. J6, why are you ignoring me? There we go. Okay, I need to full restore Kyogre because that burn is nasty. Well, you didn't answer me right away. FGO anniversary is in a single month. It's the 4th of July, Andy. As I have been informed earlier in today's stream, the 4th of July. And I'm looking forward to it. Oh, shorts. That's not good. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Someone's immune to frickin' water-type moves. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's cool that they gave him water-type immunity, I will say. Yeah, I know, I wish it was sooner too, Andy, but can only do so much. You know what? That's always nice. I do hope that they're good gifts this year. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I suppose massive plumes of lava would be KO-worthy. Hey, can I? Thank you. You said if they have his ability in the game, he'd be immune to water. It wasn't necessarily a guarantee that he would be water immune. What is Bounce gonna do here, Karina? Oh, that's lame. Primal Groudon should always be immune. Get back in. I'm not losing you again, Heracles. Man, it is sure lucky that we are somehow not just bursting into flames from the sheer proximity to so much heat. Truly, the Pokemon trainers have, like, mountain-level durability or something. There we go. Alright. Same question, guys. What kind of ball do I go with Groudon? I don't feel like there is a good match. True. Ash be strong. Yeah, I don't think there is a good ball that matches Groudon's aesthetic. I could go heavy ball for the funnies. But the only one that is kind of close is a repeat ball. Sadly, there is no meatballs, and even if there was, I am in the Pokemon world, I would be a vegetarian. I would not eat meat unless it is from a Pokemon that canonically can regrow their flesh and not do so painfully. You think... I don't think speed... You mean the fastball? Yeah, that's one of the thoughts I had. It's fastball. Slow poketails, yep. You guys are saying speedball. Oh, no. So fastball, you mean, I imagine. Yeah, I can see fastball. Alright, I think I'll go fast. Bam! What's my welcome to the stream, 1v1. Welcome to the stream. Favorite post-game shiny legendary. So far as post-game goes, I've not had, like, I know what there is post-game that will be shiny farmable. I know what the Lotties look like for their shinies. I don't really have an opinion on the Lotties shinies. I don't know what the Swords of Justice look like shinies, so I would have to look at them and see which one of them would be my favorite. What's my favorite Pokemon? Say any of them? I would say, in that case, probably Virizion, just because I had the Iron Deer in Scarlet Violet. And Andy, my favorite Pokemon is Charizard, thank you very much. Last Pokemon stream, I did a very heartfelt story of what my first encounter with Charizard was, as far as Pokemon media. It was... Technically, Paris was the first Pokemon interaction oh no, technically Togepi, but I didn't know what Pokemon was at the time. And then it was... Paris was the first Pokemon card I ever got. And then Charizard is the first true power of Pokemon I saw in the anime. Yes, Soul. And you too, Tawny. Way to go. Thank you for the offer, 1v1, but I want to do all the shiny hunting myself. I do appreciate the offer, though, but I want to capture shinies for my own because it's kind of a bit of a completionist thing, you know? We're just too good. A shiny locked one. What do you mean by a shiny locked one? Not bad, kids. Lumiose's toughest trio has done it again. Now, while I'm sure you're enjoying the glow of victory, I've got some questions. Come by my office. Oh. I have them all in Pokemon Go, so I could do it myself. Okay, yeah. I have them in Pokemon Go. I haven't been on Pokemon Go in a long time. I should probably check to see how many Pokeballs and everything I have. Note to self, check Pokemon Go after stream is done. You got Groudon and Kyogre, 2 legends of the Hoenn region. I know it couldn't have been easy. Well done. Although, out of those 3, I would say Rayquaza's my favorite, because Rayquaza's dragon, and I like dragons. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll be finished analyzing the blue orb and the red orb soon. Seems like data analysis is the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organization are we these days? A civic think tank? Your volunteer do-gooders. Don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can't put them to work for free, helping us shape Lumiose just the way we want it. That's all. Felipe! Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your blue and red orbs. When did I hand them over? Again, thank you for the offer, 1v1, but I must decline. You were quite right about the prodigious energy they contain, Miss Karina. Yep, so Primal Revision, we already know that. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel? Is she here? Nope, she's hologram. I'm the lab's acting director, not a professor. I did not ask for students. I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you've learned? Oh, Corbeau with the shade. You little. Fine, let me sum up what we know. Our inciting incident is when Darkrai got pumped full of all that mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare-generating power skyrocketed and Hyperspace Lumiose was born. The makeup of Hyperspace Lumiose reflects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon, which I guess is why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured out that much on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing, though. It's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts or it's dreams. And I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and the things you're actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now, could you tell us how we can find Rayquaza? You'll have to generate Rayquaza's realm of Hyperspace Lumiose by actualizing a related aspect of its subconscious as a basis. Actualizing what? Oh, that's easy. Corbeau, how are you not following this? Can you slow down and try that again for us less egg-headed among us? You have to wish really hard. She already said that, Corbo. Gosh, man. Gosh, Corbo. I think it might be doable now that you've caught both Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Getting close to your goal is probably making it easier to picture capturing Rayquaza, and that's made you even more motivated. I'm right, aren't I? So take that mental image and motivation, then dial them up and make it happen. I get it, I think. Not sure if that helped or made things even more confusing. Look, Buster. My job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. So, who's the big dreamer trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyway? Ansha? That's right, the little chef herself. I suggest you listen to the professor's non-expert opinion, so... Ooh! The shade tossed between these two, man. Am I feeling some... Am I feeling some energy there, or is it just me? You gotta get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. I'll get on it. No issues. That little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with the Darkrai's power to make nightmares. And look where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. But back to the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call again if we need you. Next time you call me will be your last. Yeah, there's some passive-aggressive flirting going on between those two. I'll get all caught up on this. Go do your thing, soul. Yep, I'll do the thing. Next week! If we're done with cutscenes. We are done with cutscenes, so next week we will... Oh, shoot. Nope, not yet. I'm not going to be able to make more donuts until I do this, so not quite next week. We gotta keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Gosh darn it. I gotta get this story beat done. I guess we don't need more hyperspace survey points at the current point in time, but... Excuse me. Hey, welcome back. Where's Ansha? Both Ansha and Karina are in Karina's room. As soon as Karina got back, she told Ansha what the three of you learned from the Rust Syndicate. Then Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre, so Karina said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in directly with what you were told by Corbeau? Exposition dump. Oh, good. Gulpin was here to listen to us all as well. That's good. Gulpin definitely needs to know. So the reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next. That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail. I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Is any of that really necessary, though? Probably. What do you mean? I mean, Ansha's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang's all here. I'm really impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of Hyperspace Lumiose, but by all of you. And the legendary Pokemon you battled too. So you heard the whole story from Karina? Indeed, Miss Karina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, Soul. I can picture the noble Groudon and the noble Kyogre and the grand Groudon in perfect detail. I mean, they're in my box. I can just bring them out for you to check out if you really want, Ansha. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where we'll find that fine Rayquaza at last. So if we can find anything in Hyperspace Lumiose, I just need to think really, really hard about some certain things and then they'll appear, huh? Interesting, interesting. Okay, now you got a good mental image. Let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Let's go to the roof. Nice thinking. Rayquaza's the sky-high Pokemon after all. It'll be easier to imagine from up high. That's one way to look at it. Sure, sounds good. Let's go roof it up then. Roof it up, 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 roof it up, up, up. Please don't retell the whole story, because we've already heard it once. Just do an exposition dump. Hey, this roof is where you first showed up to, right, Ancha? Indeed, Hoopa transported me here. Hoopa sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team MZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Ansha, tell us again. Why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us all the details so we can all picture it clearly. Alright, it all begins with a story I love very dearly. Listen close and I'll tell it to you. Are we going to actually hear the story? We are. A long, long time ago, in what people called the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Poor Kyogre! Oh man, look at what they did to poor Kyogre. Is suffering from weird face syndrome. Like, you could argue Groudon looks fine, but Kyogre, like, the perspective, man. It's like he's got eyes on the side of his face rather than the front. Oh, Kyogre. What did they do to you? In that time, there was Primal Kyogre, bolstered by the power within the blue orb. So too was their Primal Groudon with the might of the red orb at its beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless, furious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell, and waters evaporated to dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flowed, and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scarred and warped the world itself. I like the little arc in Kyogre's waves. That is a rendition of Rayquaza. The people of that age, the Draconites, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, seeing different artistic styles of Pokemon like this is pretty fascinating. The Draconites' wish must have reached Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza, in a sublime and incredible form. Okay, now Kyogre's eyes are proper. A blazing light and whipping wind sucked the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of the sea. I don't think Ansha's this good of an artist. No offense. The Draconites came to revere Rayquaza as their true savior. And there our story ends. She's saying this is a story near and dear to her heart, so this feels like it is a children's book story or something. Not necessarily children's book, but still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumiose of all places. Incredible, isn't it? The part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called a Mikado organ that has the same power as a Mega Stone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own. Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Mega Stone. Wow. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Ansha. My dear Mama read that story to me quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble, Rayquaza, savior of the Draconites? I can see why you want to get it for Diantha, a mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? Your love for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Ansha. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. The archers are indeed a pain. Huh? I guess that it actually worked. You gotta dodge the arrows, not block them. I will say that much. You need to dodge, not block. That's a big distortion.
That's a mighty big distortion.
Mighty, mighty big distortion. Pardon the yawn again. We've managed to gather some data on this latest distortion. The signals we have detected coming from this distortion are on wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the blue and red orb. You have to time it and then roll perfectly forwards. He says, we believe this distortion leads to the location in hyperspace Lumiose where you'll find Rayquaza. At last I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. I know. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. We sure are. One more thing. Much like with Groudon and Kyogre, this special distortion requires a special donut to match. Please, Soul, gather lots of data so Mr. Felipe and his team can develop a perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I know I won't fail because I've got all of you on my side. Thanks for the trust, Ansha. It'll just take me like a week to gather all the hyperspace data necessary, so... yeah, you can wait another week, right? 100,000! Good gracious, I'm gonna be doing a lot of off-stream farming, aren't I? I mean, each of these side missions gives 10k, so 10, 20, 30... so you got 40k wrapped up in side missions at least. So I'll just need to get 60k otherwise, but that is all future me concerns. For now, I'm gonna call this stream here. So, I've been SoulReactor, and I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games, there's plenty of content for all to enjoy. And if you are watching on YouTube, please be sure to like the video, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out, lets you know when new vids comes out, and if you want to catch me live, the description down below has links to the Twitch and Discord where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But, once more, thank you all so much for coming out, I hope you enjoyed, have a fantastic evening, everybody.